Josef Matrosen, euer Re hier und mein herzliches Beileid, dass ihr eingeschaltet habt zu Retalk Time. Freut mich, dass ihr da seid zu diesem kleinen Talk mit dem Herrn gegenüber, der kein Wort versteht, was ich gerade sage. Oh, sorry. Moment. Here, there you go.
Why, why is my mic not on?
Oh, well, you know how it is. Technical difficulties.
Okay, all right then. What were you talking about? Ingredients for some kind of recipe?
Yeah, I got this famous puke soup that I make, and that's not a joke. Yeah, it's yeah, just use some water, then put in the
Oh
soup.
yeah.
It's like a noodle soup, and then I put in you can do it with rice also, and then just fill in some rice, and then put in some eggs, and stir it up, and then it gets all pampy, you know,
Oh,
and
like puke or
like puke.
oh, that's why it's called puke soup. All
Puke.
right.
Yeah, that's my puke soup. Yeah. I'll just say hi to my viewers and explain the situation in German, and then I'll be right back at you. So, wie ihr mitbekommen habt, hier gegenüber oder im Chat hier haben wir my man Ed von Eds Retro Geekout. Schaut unbedingt auf seinen YouTube-Channel. Das ist ein sehr, sehr cooler Dude und ich spring gleich wieder auf Englisch. Ich hoffe, das ist für euch okay, denn er versteht leider nicht so gut Deutsch, ja. Deswegen machen wir das Ganze auf Englisch und ich switche da jetzt auch wieder hin. Wait a minute. There you go. Hey, so, what's up?
I'm good.
That's good.
I'm okay.
Nice to have you on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah,
It's an honor
sure.
to be here.
I just told the viewers about your channel,
Oh,
and and you know this already, but I really like your content. Because you put so much work in it, so much editing, and I should like really be doing the same, but I'm too lazy.
I don't know. Like, I do put a lot of time in it,
Yeah,
but it's starting to get to a point where I can't do it every week.
yeah, yeah,
Like the inspiration and the energy to do it every week, like a full episode is yeah, it's not good for the creative process.
yeah. How long are you editing for like one episode?
Like 8 to 12 hours,
Edit and
which
that,
is
yeah.
still okay, but I mean, I have a full-time job and I have a kid and a whole family, so
Yeah. So and that's like 12 hours for a 30 to 40 minute episode, something like that.
yeah, 20 minutes,
20
something like
minutes
that.
even. So
Yeah.
that it's crazy. It's
Yeah,
really
like
crazy.
the intro, like the first 2 minutes, it takes up like 2 hours just to make that sometimes because
Oh,
it has to like get people in to watch it.
yeah.
But I don't know if it works, but I'm gonna stick with doing one video each week till I'm like done one till I have done 1 year on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Because now basically this first year I'm just trying out stuff
Mm.
and then I'll see what kind of works
Like
and then
finding
regroup.
finding yourself.
Yeah, kind
Yeah.
of finding myself. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. But
Yeah.
it's been fun so far. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Learning by doing. That's of course, and the good right way to go, definitely, and to stay and stick with it, because a lot of YouTubers they start, and they start without knowing how much work you have to put in to like get even a few subscribers and
yeah,
viewers, and then they get frustrated and they stop it again. Yeah.
yeah. But I think like in at my stage where I'm at, you really have to do it for yourself or
Yeah.
like for the 30 people that you're really friends with that enjoy it
Yeah.
and that kind of make it a community
Yeah.
around what you're doing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's the spirit I have behind it, because I started watching the angry video game nerd, and he always gave me this feeling that I'm inside his basement with him. And speaking of basement, that's where you are, right?
Yeah, I kind of had to exile to the basement today because well, the baby is sleeping in the two top floors, including the game room, and my girlfriend is upstairs watching her TV show. So I was like, I'm not gonna be sitting
Yeah.
here chatting whilst you have the TV on, you know?
No. But the good thing is you're like a few feet away from the router, so
Yeah,
you have a good signal there,
good Wi-Fi.
good Wi-Fi. Yeah, and that's what I wanted to say. T I always had the feeling he was speaking to me, you know, as if I knew him all my life, like he's a friend of mine. And that's what I try to do with my channel, to give the feeling, oh, I know this guy. Like I have the feeling I know him all my life, and it's like I could be friends with him. So
Yeah, I had the same thing with your channel. Like, I think the first couple videos I saw was you just talking in your game room.
yeah,
But I mean, you
was
had some cool stuff that you found. So, and then I saw some footage of you going to the flea markets and in the car showing the pickups and stuff. And I was like, this is great. This is
yeah.
what I want to do. So yeah,
So was it the new game room you first saw me in, or was it
yeah, yeah. It's from like maybe November earliest I start watching your channel. So
Oh, but that should be the old one because we just moved in February. 1st of February is the new game room.
is it that?
Sure, yeah, it's not long. The funny thing is we moved in, it was a Monday, it was a Tuesday and Wednesday, like we had 2 days to move in, and I was on a holiday that week. So on Wednesday, I had friends helping with the moving part, and we went out to get the shelves. Oh, and so the shelves were like up already on Wednesday, and Thursday I was like to finished with putting everything in. So
Yeah, I remember seeing something like that.
like the whole apartment was
Like I
a
maybe it got
construction
lost in
site.
translation, but I just thought you had redone your game room.
No, I moved. I
Yeah,
moved.
okay. I
Yeah.
didn't.
Because the old game room was it was the uh sleep room. The damn it, what's the word?
Bedroom.
The
Yeah.
bedroom. Man, that's something I always wondered about you because I've been to living the American life till I was in the third grade. Yeah, speaking English, living the American life, and you have never done that. But when I watch your videos, you spit out words that I would never think of. English words. How has that come that you're so fluent?
Um, Watching a lot of Simpsons and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Apart from that, I used to go to Canada a lot
Oh,
as a kid.
okay, okay,
So I spent most of my summers there
yeah,
from 9 till 14.
okay,
Um, but I don't have the oat or the a
okay,
like the typical accents. And then like when I started getting into music, yeah, it's all in English. So
yeah,
you learn words and
yeah,
like Bad Religion, they have some really nasty
yeah,
lyrics, like very like they're like college professors. Like the
yeah.
singer is a college professor. So like I was reading those lyrics and that's probably where I got
Okay.
some of that vocabulary from.
I used to listen to them dudes and back in my skating years. Yeah, I liked them. Yeah, but yeah, like always impressed with the words. Like you're very fluent, so I don't know if I could pull that off like that.
Well, I do edit it a lot. So
Jumping and
sometimes it's
around.
like 14 sentences and then I'll take three words.
Okay, that's a way to do it. Oh man. Okay, then I would say let's start. This is just a we just want to ramble a little bit, talk a little bit. This isn't anything too uh
Or
professional, like
organized,
organized.
structured.
Yeah, like the NES Commando dudes do it. We're just gonna shoot out what we think. And
They have like a working file where they put stuff in.
I guess so.
Yeah,
I
I
wouldn't.
was like, I was doing some stuff with them, and they were like, "I'll put it in the work file." I'm like,
That's funny
that's
because
it. That's impressive. If you have a work
if you
file,
have a work for,
I have like one page that has like four sentences on it.
yeah.
That's it usually.
Oh, you mean a work
But
file? You mean a script or what they're doing in
no,
the?
I think it's like a archive of scripts that they have.
God damn it! I don't
Yeah,
know.
they're
Um,
so prepared.
I usually don't even I don't save my videos when I'm done with a project.
Okay, yeah,
Uh,
I bought like a hard disk for
yeah,
that one.
yeah. I mean, I should. I mean that it's too late now. I can't. I don't want to go and download every single video I've done. So if they should be gone one day. Yeah, they're gone. Whatever. Oh man.
Well, they're in the cloud anyway, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Cloud is cool. Didn't know that.
Yeah, like, do you know that even though you upload it on YouTube, it
Yeah.
gets like re-uploaded to different sites without you knowing or without people looking at it?
Okay. But can you
Yeah,
can you get to that?
you can get to that, but I don't know if it's as easy to download
Okay.
from it as YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. Um. So I would say let's just jump into some gaming stuff. Um, I was riding with the Commando boys, and Dennis had a question, and he wanted to know. It seems that he's witnessing or he's feeling a price drop in the retro scene. Like a lot of people are stopping the hobby, selling all their stuff off, like a lot at the same time now. Do you have any of these impressions?
Yeah, like for me, I've been doing it for the past 10 to 12 years maybe.
Yeah, that's
Um, but like 5 years ago, a lot of people started doing it, and then 3 years ago, even more. But yeah, the prices were really high then, so they like bought a whole collection for too
yeah.
much money, and now they're trying to get rid of it because they also kind of know like, well, I'm not really enjoying paying too much for these games, so
Yeah,
I want to get rid of these, and I'm only going to keep the ones I had
yeah,
when I was a kid. That's what most people are only after. But you join a Facebook group, you see all these people going like, "Oh, I only have 80 more games to go for a full set
yeah.
of NES games," and then they're like, "Oh, I'm going to do that too." But no, I mean, you shouldn't start with it now or not have that ambition. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, put your focus on stuff you really want so it's enjoyable for you.
yeah.
But yeah, the prices are dropping for games that aren't full set completers.
Okay.
So games that like all the collectors have, like for the NES, like like
Mis-
Castlevania and stuff,
Yeah,
or the Zeldas,
yeah.
like
Okay.
they're dropping a little, but
Yeah,
they're like A titles. And then you have like Rygar or stuff like 1942 shooters and stuff like that. People that didn't really play it back then, they're not interested in it. Even
yeah,
like the sports games that are really rare that people were after the past 2 or 3 years, they've spiked up in price
yeah.
like a Formula One racing game for 25 euros. Like 8 years ago, you would have found that in the €3 bin.
What what's
But
what's that? I think it's on the N64. That one real expensive Formula One game. Do you know that? You know that one?
yeah, like from the Pixels or Martin von Pixels, that guy. You
Uh,
you put me in touch with him.
no, no, no. It's just it's I don't know. It's a Formula One game. I don't know if it's on the
On the
I
N64.
think it's on the N64, and it's really expensive, but I'm not sure.
Um,
you don't know about that one either then.
well, I know that Formula Racing 2 on the N64 is a European exclusive, but it's not that expensive.
Okay.
Then there is this one game that Martin was telling me about that he was looking for, and it was like really expensive, but it wasn't over at that one store. And
Martin
then
from
there's
Back to the Pixels.
Back to the Pixels.
Yeah.
That's it. But then you also have Formula One Racing on the Game Boy, the USA edition, which is like a $1,000 cart.
Okay. Bam.
However, here in Europe, you can find it for €2, but it's the region code that makes it
Yeah.
so expensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was looking at like top five most expensive Game Boy games and I was like, what the hell? I have that one like 14 times in my doubles bin, so that's not expensive at all. But it's the region code. It's the same thing with like Soul Blazer
Yeah.
on the SNES. Most European releases are in German. The only English release is Scandinavian, so that's why that card in the
Oh.
box goes for like 800.
God
There's no
damn.
UKV one or a Holland one, so it's the only option you have to get the PAL release in the Scandinavian region code.
Oh, speaking of prices in that range, I think it was in my last video, a viewer, I think he asked if I could in the next talk session, whatever, could bring this. I'm trying to rhyme it together. What he said. I think he asked, what was your, what's your like limit on a game? It's like what is like the most you would spend and why would you do it? Even would you do it if it's a crap game? And would you like just because it's
And are you gonna answer that, or you want me to answer
you
it?
can go ahead. I'll just
Like, I already like €100 is for me like the tipping point where I go like, yeah, it doesn't need to happen if it's that much.
yeah.
The only
Let,
game that it's inevitable for is Mr. Gimmick on the NES,
yeah.
which is
What's
a
that
good
going
game,
for?
and I kind of want it. I was able to buy it for 500, but I didn't do it.
With the box?
No, loose.
Lou,
Like
oh my God,
with
what am I talking about? I'm
with the
sorry.
box, it goes for around 1,200.
Okay, so that's a game you would like for your collection
Yeah,
because it's a
I'd
good
maybe
game.
go 350 on that one, but that's like the most I've spent on one game then.
So that's the question I wanted to ask you now. Assuming you said it's in the box, it's like it's 12 to 1300. Like what would be the most you would spend on getting that one then?
Um,
350 you said?
yeah, for a loose cart, that would be passable, I guess.
For a loose cart?
Yeah.
No,
Like I like
the completed box price you said is around 12 1300,
yeah,
or is
but
it
I'm not
more?
gonna spend more than 350 on
Okay,
it.
so even if this, yeah, that's the thing I want to know. Even if it's a 12 to 1300 game and you would see it lying in front of you and he'd say, "Okay, I want 300 or I want 400 for this game." You wouldn't do it then. Be too much.
For the box one, yeah, I'd sell the box for 400, so
You'd sell the box again then?
maybe, yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
400 is a lot of money.
I don't know how much you could get for the box, but
If
it would depend on my monetary situation at that point,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah. I probably go with the same answer. I probably it's situation.
Or
Uh,
like sell the manual. I mean, it the box and the manual for that game, if I could have it at that price,
yeah.
that's like the idiotic thing about collecting nowadays is because it is so much money that when you do find a Mr. Gimmick in the box for €15 somewhere,
Yeah. I
would you sell it to have like some money to spend on
other
uh,
games.
a bigger variety of games?
I
It's
mean,
it's like those prices are like, what am I doing this for? I can just emulate this and have the same fun.
yeah.
what does it really what kind of purpose does it serve me standing over there, you know?
Yeah,
It's like the trip world you have.
yeah, I just wanted to start with that. Got it for €1. I haven't, I don't have ambitions to sell it, but you know, people already came to me and hey, yo, if you want to get rid of it someday, and I got an offer for 1,200 for it,
Yeah.
and I've seen it on. I probably could get more now because like 1 or 2 days ago, a Trip World complete in box, not new, in good condition, but it not new, went away for 1,230 or something.
Whoa.
So I probably could get even more for that, and I don't know, but it's like it's a good game. I think it's a
Yeah.
good game. It
It's
has
kind of like a
it has
scaled down Mr. Gimmick.
right. It has awesome music. It has really good graphics because you know it's a really late release for the Game Boy, and I don't know. It's my holy grail in
Like if you found like if you got that for €1, it's like I'd keep it too.
yeah,
Like if I would find that one for 15 or Mr. Gaming, I'd keep it too just because it's so cool you found it for that price.
yeah,
But if like once you start spending 400 on a game that's worth 1,200,
yeah.
it's more of
It hurts more.
it feels more like an investment.
Yeah, it does. It certainly hurt more. I don't know. I really could if I'd stand before it, it'd be a 400. I don't even have that much like just to spend. So
Yeah.
I have to get it back in real fast. I'd probably if it be a Mr. Gimmick, I'd like to have that game in my collection too, because it's a good game. And if I would find it for 400 and you know it's worth 3 or 4 times, I'd probably really because I have to get that money back in fast. I probably because I'm already now I'm at this point of thinking about selling all the crap NES games I have. Like really
What do you have?
yeah the crap.
Which ones do you have?
I have a lot of crappy NES games in there.
Send me
Inbox.
pictures.
I'll do that maybe. So, but you know what I'm saying? That probably I'd have to sell stuff that I don't really need
Yeah, yeah.
because
I get that because I mean, you could probably get that stuff back for cheap
yeah,
again, and
yeah,
that works out week after week into a couple of euros instead of this
yeah,
one big purchase.
yeah,
Um, One thing that does change when you're going to spend this much money, um, if it's like the five last games you need for a full set,
yeah,
then you might be thinking about spending that. Because like for the Game Boy, I'm now in at that stage. There's only three really expensive titles I really need,
yeah.
and yeah,
Wow, wow. How many you have now?
like 543
Jesus.
or something
Oh, wow.
like
Okay.
that. I need about 40 to 30 more, and that is including PAL versus NTSC
Okay.
variants when the name is different.
Okay.
So yeah, and also like Agrosaurus, Baby T-Rex, we're back, and Bamse.
Oh,
That's those four games. Like
yeah.
two of them are really expensive, but they're all the same game. Just
Yeah.
a sprite was swapped. Like the guy you're playing with is a different sprite. Nothing else
Yeah.
different about it, but
It's like the
it's a
Mario
different
Brothers
name. It's a
2.
yeah, yeah, like Okie Dokie Panic. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's the original. Yeah, the Bamse Retro Krempel Marco. We were talking about him earlier. He got that. I don't know if it was this or late last year. He got it from Sweden over eBay in pristine condition, complete in box. I think around 350 euros. So
okay.
that was an awesome deal.
I saw one complete in box for 450 at a convention, but
Nah, nah, nah,
nah,
nah, nah. No, no. It's
not
not.
gonna
It's not
happen.
even that. Okay, that's the problem again for me. It's not. It's not as what I've seen of it. It's not a good game
It's
either.
not like Gun Knack.
Yeah, It's not a good game. It's not a little Samson kind of gameplay. From the how good it is, it's nah. I wouldn't. I would never pay that much. It'd be too much for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.